Hello learners, this is Habeeba with Excelwithme. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class. That is, we have started with the research methodology paper, subtopic educational research. Under that we are going to discuss about the need for review of related research. Let's start with the recapitulation of once again educational research, because we have to keep in our mind whatever topics we do. Educational research, we have to be perfect. What is educational research with the knowledge? Let's see Anderson's quotation here. Research in education is a disciplined attempt to address questions or solve problems through the collection and analysis of primary data for description, explanation, generalization and prediction. Excellent quote, we have to remember this one. Educational research, what is that? It's a discipline. That is one area where we attempt to address the questions or solve the problems. How? Through collection and analysis of primary data. Why? For description, explanation, generalization and prediction. This is educational research. We have to register in our mind what is educational research. That is solving the problems education related, or addressing the questions, whatever questions or issues arise in the field of education, through or by collecting and analyzing what could be the solution, analyzing the data for describing and explaining the issue and coming to the generalization and predicting. This could be the predictable answer to the problem or issue. So let's start with the main topic of today's class, that is need for review of related research. When we do the research, 5 important chapters we have to remember. First is the introduction or conceptual framework. Under that we give all the details about our problem. What is a statement of the problem, objectives, hypothesis, delimitations, all the things we write. Now the second chapter, most important chapter, that is need for review of related research. So whatever topic we have chosen, whoever have done the research related to the topic, to come to the better understanding of the issue, we do the related research, review of related research. Then under that first point we have to remember assessment of the current state of research on a topic. So what we do, we assess whatever the current state is there of the research topic which we have chosen. That is, once a researcher has determined an area to work with for a research project, a search of relevant information sources will help determine what is already known about the topic and how extensively the topic has already been researched. That assessment we need to do first of all. For that, this review of literature is necessary. What is the second point here? For identification of the experts on a particular topic. Obviously, when we are doing the review of related literature, if we don't know about the expertise of the researcher done on the topic which we have chosen, that is in vain. So what we have to do? Why this review is important? Because we can identify who are the experts in that particular topic. It will quickly reveal which researchers have written the most on a particular topic and are therefore probably the experts on the topic. Someone who has written 20 articles on a topic or on related topics is more than likely more knowledgeable than someone who has written a single article. This same writer will likely turn up as a reference in most of the other articles written on the same topic. Yeah, this is very important. When we do the review, what happens? Whoever has done repeatedly, we can rely on that research that is valid. So what we do, those related researchers, articles, researchers, names and all we take into our references. That means so many people put that person as their reference where they have done the related literature review. From the number of articles written by the author and the number of times the writer has been cited by other authors, a researcher will be able to assume that a particular author is an expert. Obviously, just now I told you, in the particular area, if he or she has written so many articles related to the topic, we can be assured that this person is expert in that topic. Thus, a key resource for consultation in the current research to be undertaken. So the next need is identification of key questions about a topic that need further research. So even we have taken one statement earlier, through review, what happens, we can refine our statement of the problem. So we can, whatever issue or whatever question we have taken, we can identify what are the key questions about that topic, and further any research is required or not, we will understand through this review of literature. In many cases, a researcher may discover new angles that need further exploration by reviewing what has already been written on a topic. For example, research may suggest that listening to music while studying might lead to better retention of ideas. But the research might not have assessed whether a particular style of music is more beneficial than another. So what happens here? A researcher who is interested in pursuing this topic would then do well to follow up existing studies with a new study based on previous research that tries to identify which styles of music are most beneficial to retention. So this is why review of literature is important, needed here. Next one is determination of methodologies. Yes, very important chapter. Research method. So determination of methodologies used in past studies of the same or similar topics. So it is often useful to review the types of studies that previous researchers have launched as a means of determining what approaches might be of most benefit in further developing a topic. So by the same token, a review of previously conducted studies might lend itself for researchers determining a new angle for approaching research. So through searching for the methods, whatever methods they have applied, those authors in their articles, it will be very helpful for the new budding researcher or the researcher who is doing the research again and again. It will help to choose what proper methodology or suitable methodology to be adopted for their particular question or problem. Upon completion of the literature review, a researcher should have a solid foundation of knowledge in the area and a good feel for the direction any new research should take. Should any additional questions arise during the course of the research, the researcher will know which experts to consult in order to quickly clear up those questions. So for that matter, research review is very important or needed. Now, what is the purpose of a literature review here? Before understanding the purpose, let's revise these points in keywords so that you can remember easily. First one, why it is required? Assessment of current state of the research topic. Then secondly, identifying of experts on a particular topic, assessment of that topic, and then identification of the expert, for that it is needed. Thirdly, identification of key questions about the topic which need further research. Then comes the fourth one, determination of methodologies which should be used, which were used in past studies and which will be helpful in further new studies. So these are important 4 points we have to remember. So now what is the purpose of a literature review here? Quickly understand, there are several reasons to conduct a literature review at the beginning of a research project. So what are those? to familiarize yourself with the current state of knowledge on your topic, to ensure that you are not just repeating what others have already done, to identify gaps in knowledge and unresolved problems that your research can address, then to provide an overview of the key findings and debate on the topic. So this is excellent points. These are the excellent points you have to remember for what is the purpose, or you can take it in need also. We can conclude with the purpose of doing the literature review. Why? First one is familiarize yourself with the current state. Ensure that you are not repeating the same what have been done earlier, and then you can identify the gaps. Where are the gaps in knowledge which are not resolved, to find out, and then to develop your theoretical framework and also provide an overview of the key findings. So whatever the previous authors have done the articles, we can find out the key findings and can debate on that topic. So these are the 5 main purposes why we need to do the literature review. Writing the literature review shows your reader how your work relates existing research and what new insights it will contribute. For that only we have to do the research very creatively, uniquely, to attract the readers here. Our article should be, or our research should be useful to others, then only any meaning to our research. So I'll come up with the second unit in the next class. First unit we have completed all the 5 subtopics of educational research. I will come up with the educational research problem second unit in the next class. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.